Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Trails Beyond the Horizon. Last episode, we went around Edith, completing everything we possibly could, basically right up to the end of Van's route. Unfortunately, I feel like we're not really learning much else. We did another side quest where we saw that there was another person impacted by the same corruption that we've seen some of the monsters impacted by, but still just a bunch of loose ends. You know, we talked to some of our friends to learn a little bit more than that there's more secrets. But I feel like Van's route really hasn't been nearly as much as characters like Reen's have. But either way, guys, in this episode, it's time to go finish up Van Route number 1. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and I'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we only have one place left to go, the Center Marsh. Let's go ahead and head right over. So, you guys know the Center Marsh has a lot of stuff. First, let's go ahead and grab all of our different shards around here. We got some Grim tokens right there. Right over here, we will have more inside the fishing store. And honestly, while we're here, I had just mentioned we need to make sure we pick some more up when we have a chance. So let's just go ahead and grab 5 more of each. And then after that, we'll go ahead and just head across the street here. And we can find more right up here. And then from here, we'll just go around the corner. We can grab some right there. And then we can come up here, because we actually haven't been back here since we got access to the portals. Right there is yet another portal. And this is portal 14. And then from here, we're just going to go across the way here to our final one. We want to go up here, because we will find... Oh, shoot, we're going to trigger... Let's see if we can avoid it. Nope. Could not avoid it.
Aaron! Everyone!
Oh, hey, you're actually here in the capital.
Thanks for all your help last night. Oh, and I see Judith is with you today.
Yeah, I heard you really helped out last night. Huh. I heard you were working for Ashen lately, but it didn't really click till just now. Hello there, Ashen. It's good to see you again. Last we met was in April during the festival, if I recall correctly.
It's great to see you all again. Oh my. You have Mr. Zeman and the Divine Blade of Ikaruga with you?
It's been a while, Miss Ashen. You look well. Yeah, I decided to help out in my spare time since things weren't getting so worrying. I see. Well, either way, it's reassuring to have you here. Don't think I didn't hear that. Anyway, she's just here as a bit of insurance, that's all. So, about that creepy-ass ceremony you and Van busted up last night. You got any new info about it? Or maybe about whatever that invisible monster thing was? And also the young enforcer from the society who's gone missing. Nothing, unfortunately. There's been no change with any of the Easterners we took in. They can barely remember a thing, including just how and when they went missing in the first place. They're all conscious now at least, and we've been able to talk with them. There are quite a number of people still reported missing, even beyond this group. I'm certain there's still something going on. I see. It's crazy to think that many people could have just vanished here in the Republic.
Quite so. With this in mind, it would be safe to assume
that
there are
Sao?
more meetings, just like the one you encountered, happening in other locations.
Yes, it is. Of course you guys had to show up too. Figures that if this asshole's here, you're right with him to show your nose into things.
My, it's good to see you and your compatriots well, Aaron.
Sao Lee, the White Orchid Dragon.
As you've no doubt heard, the Liu and Lee families are in charge of our organization's activities here in the capital. As such, I've come to Lady Ashen in order to exchange information relating to last night's incident.
I requested their help in looking into some of the people we took into our care. I believe your message mentioned that you'd recently discovered something?
Right. Using a certain method, we were able to uncover a few bits of information that may prove useful. For those of you who are not part of Heiyue, I wouldn't be averse to sharing them with you, provided the price is right.
Arrogant prick. That's fine. We've got some info of our own we can swap for it. So you still don't know just how many Easterners have gone missing. All the ones you were able to trace made their way here to Edith, that right? Indeed. By all accounts, it would appear as though they were led here via some manner of subconscious suggestion. I'm certain you'll find that to be the case for the other ethnicities among the missing persons as well. Subconscious suggestion? Is that even possible to pull off on so many people? It's not impossible, at least. There are a number of ways you could do it. Talismans, needles, drugs, hypnosis, and so on. But also, there's what happened back in March. You're right. You called it corrosion, is that right? I heard a bit about it from Ashen and Judith. Even the likes of Celis and Ashlad had their memories warped from what I heard. Right. Though in the end, pretty much everything like that went on because of it was erased, like it never even happened. I remember what happened over those 3 days, albeit vaguely. Can't say for certain that what's going on now is unrelated to that incident, can you? You sure about this? Given the circumstances, we can't keep it a secret. After all, Ashin already experienced it herself. You mean that time I was being controlled, right? I still feel like I haven't apologized enough to Van and Aaron about that. I told you, it's fine. Stop worrying about it already. So this is the legacy left behind by the father of the Orbital Revolution. Seeing it up close, the details are different, but it certainly resembles the device we saw last night. On that topic, one of the people in our care sketched this out for us once they awoke. Wait, this? Could that be the device you two saw last night? Well, what's the verdict? Well, remember we only got a vague glimpse of it through the stealth mode that kid had on. Even so, I'm fairly certain this is it. Hey, you said yourself their memories are full of holes. How'd you get them to draw something so detailed? This is Heoi we're talking about. I'm sure they had no problem using their own drugs or hypnosis to really dig deep into people's minds. Is this true? I'm aware of certain military-grade substances that function similarly to truth serums. They're hardly alone in that. Even the church has techniques that can interfere with memory. Our method makes use of talismans, I understand, so it shouldn't have caused the subject any harm, right? That's correct. There's no need to worry for their well-being. I was even sure to offer them remuneration for their troubles. Incidentally, the person in question even witnessed the young man who was there, without his invisibility activated. We had an artist create this drawing based on the description we got, so it should be fairly accurate. You may as well take that one for yourselves. We've already given copies to the guild and the police. Gotcha, much appreciated. Looking it over, it's got the same feel as the real one. The details in the workmanship are completely different. I agree, but I'm certain it's related somehow. I'll also be sure to save it as a digital image, just in case. Not gonna lie. That's a pretty good clue. Guess we owe you guys. Van and his group proceeded to share a majority of the info they had with Alshin and Chow in return for the sketch. They also exchanged promises to share any new info each of their groups came across as soon as possible. Right then, what to tackle for... Van, is something wrong? Hey, you got a brain fart or something there, old-timer? Oh my, that's quite a scary face. The white device will be put up for auction at the Chardon this morning as the last item. Don't miss it. CC. Hell's this shit? The white device. Wait, hold on. This couldn't be from Dingo, could it? Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. C. If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate all Aramis. C. Not a chance. Not with that stupid emoji. Besides, they signed their message with 2 C's. I don't know who this clown is, but they've managed to seriously piss me off. It's in such bad taste that I can't help but feel it isn't a random prank. Yeah, I agree. Just in case, shall we try to trace the address it was sent from? Nah, I'm positive it'll be a waste of time to track him. What should we do then, Van? We should be able to make it by the final bid. No problem. Well, come on. We're headed to the 11th district, right? Yeah, haven't had a chance to check the place out much. Guess now's as good a time as any. Pass a message along to Bermati for him to look into, just in case. As soon as we get a chance, we'll make for the Chardon district. Supposedly, the auction's going down in the theater there. He's seriously pissed. Yes, but it's understandable after a message like that. I'll contact the others so they can meet us there. So when we head to Chardon, I believe that will basically end off our day. First, we'll talk to these guys once more. Incidentally, Lady Ashen, you'll be leaving the capital this evening, I understand. Shall I pass on the gift you promised Master Zin the other day in this case? Oh, yeah, thanks. That'd be a big help. Oh, is something the matter?
I already told you to quit calling me Lady, Tao. You're with the Lee family now, and the head's older brother on top of that. There's no reason for you to be so deferential with me anymore.
So you say. But the fact remains that I am tremendously indebted to the Liu family. Not to mention my more than a decade's tenure as your attendant. I wouldn't trade even a day of it for the world. So please, bear with me in my attempts to rectify these clumsy mannerisms of mine. In the meantime, I deeply apologize for any discomfort they cause you, my lady.
Ugh, poor Isa's game. And here I thought the man only jockeyed for power. He's a dangerous one. My brother is kind to the people close to him. There's some other meaning to it? I couldn't say. Honestly, watching how he acts with Ashen has me rethinking my impression of him a bit.
Hey, guys, give me your takes here. He totally did that on purpose, right? Just to throw me for a loop?
Settle down, Ashen. Granted, we don't really know a lot about Sao personally. But I think it's pretty clear that you're someone special to him, you know? Indeed, the look in his eyes is quite a gentle one. I can't math out your chances, but there's no reason to back down now, is there? You're right. Well, so be it. I'll just have to keep close and remind you until it sticks. In return, though, I might make a little request of you, too. Nothing specific right this second or anything, but are we agreed? Oh, very well. As you wish. I actually look forward to it. Just what manner of quandary will my lady ask me to solve? And we can talk to Risha for a second conversation.
Apropos of nothing, Yin. That is to say, Risha Mao. I've got a question to pose, if you would permit.
Yes, of course. What is it?
Oh? Now where's this going? Come to think of it, didn't the two of them come to the Blacklight District together last night? Yeah, they made for a pretty synced up pair of martial masters at that.
I shall speak plainly. Should you have no object of affection, nor anyone to whom you are betrothed, what would you say to becoming Mrs. Fun Lee? Or, rather, Mrs. Gowalong?
You better say no or I'm telling Lloyd.
What?
Oh my goddess! When was that ever on the table? He's got to be joking, right? You can't just drop that on her out of the blue. Take it from his own flesh and blood. Such acts are rather typical of him. While I want my brother to lead the Lee family, I also want to leave it to my progeny. There's no question that children born between us would be strong. No matter whose descendants leadership falls to, ours would surely be able to handle the responsibilities. What do you think?
I see. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm afraid I must respectfully decline.
Well, it's true that Yin is part of me. I am now a citizen of Crossbell, and Arkan Ciel is a part of me too. Caught between two such disparate lives, I can never be the worthy partner you are looking for. It is true that I am not well acquainted with this other life of yours. But even if you are dividing yourself between the two endeavors, your martial prowess is indisputable. You may consider my earlier proposal rescinded, but even so, I fully intend to pay Crossbell a visit. We can revisit this again once I've seen this Moon Princess of Arkan Ciel in action. I doubt my answer will change, but we'd be more than happy to welcome you to our show. I already thought something was off about this guy. Makes a girl jealous, though, seeing a guy make the first move on her. Definitely. In theory, I mean. Speak for yourself. Who in the right mind wants to be proposed in front of a crowd? It would seem he is indeed outclassed. But as his brother, I will commend him for his words. Guy's barking up the wrong tree. Way I hear it, she's super close with that cop and crossbow who saved the country last time it was in crisis. Okay, there we go, yeah. Oh, brother. Let's just hope Galong doesn't spark some international incident over there. Good. So she is close with Lloyd. Now, last thing we're going to do is grab this. And there we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and start making all of our purchases, shall we? We also have some side quests here we want to do, so we will, of course, make sure to do those. And let's go ahead and start making our purchases. Soul Chef Fruit. We'll go ahead and just learn that real quick. Oh, no, there's going to be another one, so we'll hold off. I'll come over here and talk to Dawn. Grab the chocolate Eau de Canal. Who else we got? Wow, really? That's not a lot at all. I thought this was going to be a lot more. Go ahead and run down here and interact with the Soul Chef Rice Balls and Rumble Pistols. And we'll go ahead and learn both those recipes real quick. We need to make sure we make both of them as well. So we got... Ooh, need Beast Essence. That's a problem. I think I can go buy Beast Essence. And we need Rainbow Berries. Okay, I think we can work with that, though. So let's quickly go pick up the Rainbow Berries, which is from this lady over here.
Let me know if you need
So we'll just grab we'll grab like 5 of these. And then we need to go... The place I know of is going to be in Old Town. So let's just quickly go back here, and it's going to be in Stanley's factory. They should sell Beast Essence here. All right, and I think we can just talk to him. Bargain bin. No, he doesn't have Beast Essence this time. Oh, you have got to be joking.
Allow me to assist.
Well, that's unfortunate. We will for sure have to remember that for later and just make sure we pick some up later. Little unfortunate we can't get any Beast Essence right now, but no mind. Nothing we can do about it. Let's go ahead and just quickly eat this. We hit rank 16. And then we'll go ahead and head on to complete the side quest, shall we? We'll just start by going back to Center Marsh. We got 2 side quests we can pick up here. So we'll start by grabbing the one on the bulletin board.
Why don't we have a look?
This is just an elimination bounty. So we'll go ahead and use that and head to the western outskirts. I think we can just start in the depths, because we just have to fight the monster here. Yeah, it is just right here. We'll go ahead and restore HP just in case. Could I buy bargain bin from here? Nope. Unfortunate. Well, what we could do is I believe you can trade for... No, not yet. Unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and run over here. And let's just fight this enemy real quick. The big old worm. We shouldn't have too many issues with this boss fight. I'm probably going to be able to... Ooh, probably just going to be able to spam our ults here. So, pretty weak too. Nothing I have, unfortunate. Vandalize Raid. And Howling Ruin. We're just going to go rest at the sauna in order to replenish this. That's why I'm not too worried about it. Can't use Zeroth yet. I think I might be able to after this. No, still can't Zeroth. Next time we activate our S crafts, we're going to be able to get the kill here. So these are some enemies that spawn in when you're fighting these giant worm enemies. These are like... this is like a traditional Trails enemy. These guys have been in, I think, every game up to this point. We'll just do a S boost using Shizuna. And then an S boost using Burgard. And then we can do another one with Burgard. And there we go.
I won't stop here. The view always
And that is the bounty completed. We have Samira, as well as a little bit of Law and Gray. And now I'm just going to quickly go out of my way. I'm going to go back to Old Town, and I'm actually going to rest in the bathhouse, get my CP generated. So we're back in Center Marsh, and real quick, I forgot about the drone shop. There's always a chance Seems like I didn't get lucky, but there is always a chance. Okay, nothing there. I guess we can just refresh. There's no reason not to just re-roll here. Update. Update. I get 2 more free rerolls. Update. Dude, still nothing, really? I guess I'll pick this up. Get 1 more free reroll. Let's do it. No. Very unfortunate. Now it costs shards to rotate it again. I was hoping I could get lucky there and grab my Beast Essence. Beast Essence is grindable. There's just certain enemies that drop it. So we'll go ahead and deal with that later, assuming we don't get any more, because almost every crafting food item requires either Beast Essence or Beast Meat, or whatever it's called. So either way, let's go ahead and talk to Primo to do the final 4 SPG. I need a taco that can blow Shino's bar out of the water, but the ideas just aren't coming to me. How hard can it be to come up with the culmination of my whole life's work? Come on, brain, think. How fitting that is pouring at a time like this, as I'm drowning in the sea of my culinary quandary. This lady just opened up her own stall after leaving that taco place. She's the one who loves all those weird combinations, right? That's one hell of a funk she's in. Yep, she unilaterally labeled Shino as her business rival and has been pendulum swinging from happy to anxious ever since. She seems to be at something of an impasse. Maybe we should try talking to her. Hey, my distress isn't some spectacle for your personal amusement. If you're gonna stand there flapping your mouths, then buy some goddamn tacos. Or, if you've got something to say, say it. Okay, we'll admit, we were curious what was up with you. Still, running face first into a brick wall is totally normal, no matter what you're trying to do. Instead of stressing yourself silly, don't you think it'd be a good idea to shift gears and try something else for a bit? If I could do that, I wouldn't be stressing myself out. Wait, hold up. I've heard about you guys from Gordon. You're those odd jobbers that help people who are in a fix. Then perhaps it was the work of fate that you overheard my cries of misery. Okay, it's settled. You're going to help me. Could you find some hints that will light the path in my brain to the creation of a new, no, the ultimate taco? Someone's awfully pushy. But I get it. Artists like her have this natural inclination to obsess over their work. Somehow, I get the feeling it might be fun going along with this. Her enthusiasm and drive to reach forge herself is plain as day. Perhaps we could take a moment to aid her. That's how you guys feel? I don't mind taking this on. Then it's settled. All I need is just a hint of what direction to go. Then I feel like I'll be able to whip up something incredible. Maybe you could solicit opinions on a reference point. If you could do that, the door to the ultimate taco will be swung open. Is that a fact? In that case, I'll need to figure out who to ask. We shouldn't discount the perspectives of picky chefs and food sellers. There are also the foodies who go around trying different menu items at various restaurants. Oh, maybe my classmate Edmund would be a good choice. I could see him being in the most unexpected of places searching for a new restaurant, but maybe we can still find him.
Well,
so it is a topic quest, meaning it's going to be pretty quickly. So we'll go ahead and start over here. We can find a character named Romaine over here. It'll be over by the 4 SPG board. Right here.
Got a question for you.
All I've got to say is don't underestimate the impact a vegetable can have. When it comes to taco fillings, you may see folks toss in sliced cabbage or bell peppers or what have you. But generally, compared to the meat, the ingredient selection can end up pretty slapdash. Indeed, the prevailing opinion needs to be that they are strictly a means of enhancing the meat and other components. Aha, and there you see lies the grave misconception. Getting finicky over a single vegetable can alter a dish's entire profile. Let's demonstrate with these 2 tomatoes here. Compare how they taste for me, Van. Van sampled the 2 tomatoes. Well, these couldn't possibly be more different. The first one's sweet and juicy, not a lick of sourness, and the seeds were so small I barely noticed them. Needs more fruit than vegetable at that point. The second was decently tart and only mildly sweet, but it more than makes up for that with a deep, rich savoriness. It's probably about as close to ideal as you can get for making a super sauce. I see. Though both are technically tomatoes, different varieties of the same vegetable will be suited towards different applications. In other words, you're saying it's important to be particular about that when assessing which produce to use? Well, you're halfway there, young lady. True, many vegetables are out there were selectively bred for varying purposes, and yes, a discerning eye for them is vital. But that the tomatoes I had Van try actually came from the same variety. Direct relatives, you could call them. You serious? You just told us they tasted like total opposites. Is it the environment they were grown in that sets them apart then? Bingo! Well, they share identical origins. These tomatoes are now distinct brands from separate farming communities. Their respective soils each come with their own mining compositions. Mineral compositions, cultivation methods, companion plants, and terrestrial heats. So you can see just how much the the state of the land as a whole, can change how a vegetable turns out. All the more given the diversely abundant climates found across the Zemurian continent. Yep, as far as I'm concerned, vegetables are nothing less than the blessed bounty of nature. As long as she takes to heart when considering which varieties to buy and where they were sourced. The taste of her tacos will be totally transformed, even if the meat, shell, and sauce stay exactly the same. Well, it's definitely a take Primo might have not factored. But beyond that, teaching just how much the vegetables can affect her flavor will open a world of options on how to mix things up. Thanks, Romaine. Lots of food for thought here. Yeah, we just spent 3 minutes learning about how vegetables work. Holy. We're gonna go ahead and go to Montmartre Bistro, because we have a friend here who can tell us a little bit. And we'll go ahead and talk to Victor.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Some young lady out there is having taco troubles, huh? Sounds a fair ways out of my scope. Hey, you've got your own experiences and hardline values as a chef, don't you? I'd wager there's a lesson or two in there that she can learn from. Our client's still only just starting out in this field, so I think some words from a culinary veteran like yourself will resonate with her. At the least, I've never had a slump like hers when it comes to thinking up a new recipe. But I've also never had any doubts about who I am as a chef. If there's one piece of advice I have, it's remember what you started for. When you find yourself hitting a wall, that's your cue to go back to your roots. I've seen plenty of people break out of their ruts by doing just that, as a matter of fact. There's nothing quite like being able to say with your head held high that the initial course you set was not in error. Any path trodden long enough, however, will come across all manner of external influences, at times causing one to lose sight of their original approach. Does feel like she's lost her way a few times over. Maybe resetting to square one will do just the trick. Yeah, thanks for the input, Pops. I knew you'd keep it simple and straight shooting. All I did was speak from my own experiences. But if those experiences prove useful to the younger folks, I won't complain. Next, we're going to go ahead and head to the Tyrell district, and we want to go to the Kayunj Eastern Restaurant.
What are we waiting for?
And in here, we're just going to go talk to the owner.
Pardon me.
She wants to make brand new ultimate tacos? From what you've told me, it seems like she likes affordable, delicious food, right? If that's the case, then she might be interested to hear about the Eastern Imperial Feast we have in Eastern cuisine. I think I've heard about this before. The Kowloon Hotel's restaurant used to offer full-course meals inspired by it. It's one of a few dining concepts in the East that originated in the Imperial Court. Delicacies from all over would be presented to the Emperor for the ultimate feast. Exactly. 8 delicacies are selected from across 4 different types of dishes: mountain, sea, land, and air. That is poultry. Altogether, they were once renowned as the 32 delicacies. Dishes of every kind, huh? Seems pretty incredible. It's hard to even imagine. That said, does it sound like it would have the sort of impact Primo would be into? Forget about whether or not she's been able to prepare that many dishes. Just the concept of combining multiple delicacies sounds like it'd be right up her alley. Glad I could be of service. Okay, we've heard 3 things that might make for good reference points. Is that enough? I feel like we're a little short on info, but maybe we could still go ahead and report back to her. We're not going to report back to her yet, because we still have 2 more we can do. So we're going to go ahead and go to Sidon District, and we're going to look for somebody named Kanza to speak to here. I believe he runs the taco truck up by the basketball court. And based off where that marker is, I would guess I was right. Up here, to the left, and we'll just go... Nope, can't go that way, got to wrap around. And let's go ahead and use our topic on him.
Got a question for you.
Tacos, huh? I'm not too experienced with them, so there's not much I can say. But I assume the dough is just as important for them as for things like noodles, especially soba and bread. Sure, no matter how particular you are about sauces and other ingredients, it's all pointless without good dough. Indeed, if the dough is of high quality, it can be enjoyed even without any extra ingredients or seasoning. Something tells me that woman puts more stock into ingredients and sauces. And it's possible she doesn't know how to improve the dough. It's not about just improving the quality. One small change in the dough can affect the entire dish. True, even the texture of soba changes quite a bit based on the ratio of buckwheat and wheat flours, right? Yeah, and there are other variants of soba with shisho or ashitaba kneaded into the dough. Certain breads also combine various types of wheat and grain flours to create unique flavors and aromas. You're right, breads and cookies can have completely unique flavors just based on the types of grains they're made with. I heard some bakeries even use this to draw interest. Sounds like there should be plenty of room for innovation in tortillas too. In any case, adding a personal touch to dough sounds new and exciting. Might be difficult to prepare, but I don't think she's someone who skimps on effort. You've been a big help, thanks. Again, I'm only an amateur, but I'm happy to be of any help. And finally, the last place we're going to go is the Blacklight District. And we're going to go to, I believe, the Gabriella's Pub. We're going to talk to one last person here. And we'll talk to Agnes's classmate, like she mentioned.
Got a question for you.
Edmund, what are you doing in a place like this? Oh, if it isn't Agnes, I'm surprised to see you in a place like this. I'm here because I've been following rumors of authentic Northumbrian cooking, and this is where they led. I see. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. This is perfect timing. Do you mind if we ask you something? I see. You're having trouble deciding on the theme of a new dish. Yes, I thought you might be well acquainted with the latest fads in each restaurant's specialty, since you eat out all over the place. Well, as far as fads go, there's a space-themed food wherever you go, as you might expect. Sweets, drinks, lunch sets, if you can think of it, people are eating it. That's right, but ain't that kind of thing temporary? That sounds incompatible with the young lady's plan to go her own way. I think it could still work if she approached it from the right angle. If nothing else, a motif or a theme would be a good place to start. Creating that kind of ingenuity in a dish is harder than you imagine, which makes the individuality of each one stand out even more. In fact, each restaurant I've eaten at has exercised its own creativity to serve unique products. So you're suggesting she show her abilities by using a motif to guide her creative process? Something like that? I think I get what you're saying. Jumping on the bandwagon to destroy the status quo is definitely one way to do it. You might find an unexpected idea while you're at it. I see. Using a reference to change your perspective could be helpful. Thank you very much, Edmund. All I did was talk about what I saw on my food tour. But it feels good to think my opinions were helpful. With this much info on our reference points, we're in good shape. I think we can go ahead and go back to Primo. So, we'll go ahead and head on back to... almost went to the Chardon District. We'll head on back to Cinder Marsh.
Let's hit the road.
Let's go ahead and run on back up to her real quick. And finish up the last Forest PG of this section. About time, because we still have a connection event to watch, and I still want to finish off in this episode. So what we're going to do is we're essentially just going to give her all of the different topics. And she's not going to really do much till we give her all of them. So we will just turn speed up mode on and click through all of them real quick. Because she'd be like, can you find out more? Can you find out more? Can you find out more? Because if you would have not got all 5, she would have just basically said she wanted more info. So that's why we went ahead and did all 5 first. And there we go. Oh, if I do that, then... Aha, yes, I think I got it. Yes, Eureka! Now if I just do it according to this... The theme of this new taco is Mother Nature. While everyone's eyes are on space, I'll bring their focus back down with this earthy taco. The inner workings of her mind make sense to her alone. That idea is so very distinctly Primo. First, we have a careful selection of vegetables, the beautiful bounty of our land, and a variety of delicacies cultivated all over the Republic. Those ingredients embody the abundance and heterogeneity of our planet. And the shell encasing them will be made from the earth itself, make it from scratch by combining multiple types of grain. Yes, a taco shell personifying the acceptance and vitality of the very ground we walk will bring the best out of these ingredients. She's going all in, cramming in her dishes to the brim like usual. Even then, this sounds a bit excessive. What's more, the sauce that garnishes it will follow none other than the route I pursued during my training days. It shall be the latest in thick, rich sauces, designed to pack one hell of a wallop. Such a stimulating flavor will surely be worthy to express the vast vibrancy of the earth. I suppose that's where the going back to square one part comes in. I'll admit, the more I hear, the more I'm being sold on it. I shall dub my latest creation, the breadth of the earth taco. As in both breadth and breadth simultaneously. That certainly does convey the concept. Nim aside, I'm sure we'll make for quite the lavish dish. I mean, we'll have to see if her ideal taco can come to grips with reality. Let's hope for the best. After all, this could be a whole new frontier for taco enthusiasts. Might seem bizarre at a glance, but there's logic behind it. Depending on the ingredients' compatibility, it could be pretty darn transformative. At least one of you has grasped the essence of my decisive battle tacos. Well, all that's left now is to actually make the taco. We'll be rooting for you. Glad to hear it. I'm aiming to have it before the rocket launch. There'll be a day worthy of this decisive battle. I'll make sure to have my breadth of the earth tacos in a tangible form by then. Huh, I like your spirit. As some of the people involved in making it happen, we're looking forward to that day too.
That's all, folks.
That brings our topic quest to an end, and I had to guess. We're going to be able to buy her taco later, but I'm guessing you're only going to be able to buy it if you completed this side quest. Right there, we finally hit Law Level 1. And with that, that is everything we can do in pretty much all of the districts. Before we head to the Chardon district, we will just quickly do one last event here. I don't really care for any of these, but we will do Rosette. Let's go ahead and spend some time with her. Fans group decided to take a break. I really do enjoy art museums. They're so quiet and solemn, it's something of a unique atmosphere. I hear you. I don't stop by much, but I appreciate the vibe. Seems like you're a big fan though, yeah? Oh yes, I've appreciated the arts for some time now. Before I had this body though, I could only visit exhibitions virtually. This might even be my first time seeing one in the real world. Well, seeing as this is the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, you can expect some pretty unusual stuff. Doubt we'll have time to see everything, but why don't we start with that special exhibition? Shall we? The young sculptor Mehmed Zidane, huh? Talk about unconventional. His art appears to focus on scathingly satirizing the problems of modern society. Taken together, these pieces represent the hasty development of the Republic. Uh-huh. Sorry, this stuff is a bit over my head. Well, I won't say I completely understand it myself. Still, the longer I look at this work, the more I feel myself being entranced. I guess I can kind of understand. It's like the heart of the piece is pulling you in. Felix Lalonde, a metal artisan, I see. He created these pieces using processed scrap metal. I'm sure it took some real skill to make these, but man, are they abstract. His work reflects the landscapes he imagines in his mind. He went out of his way to use scrap because he wanted every bit of rust to be full of meaning. For example, the gradation of the rust here is meant to represent fading hope and mounting despair. Sorry, something about rust? Last but not least, Kisara Christia. This one here is supposed to be her latest work. Amazing, it's just like she threw her rawest impulses against the canvas. But there's something about it. You're right, it draws you in, but it's somehow... Anyway, why don't we check out the rest of the museum? Yes, let's. Even if we won't have time to see everything, I'd love to look around. They explored the museum, and after a quick tour, they returned to the lobby. That was wonderful, though it has left me feeling exhausted. Makes sense. Feels like we just marched through the artist's minds. Honestly, most of it was beyond me. Don't worry. This specific field of art is filled with creators who don't subscribe to established forms. Removed as their pieces are from traditional art, it's quite common to find split opinions. But perhaps that's why the artists can pour their soul into their work. They don't need to adhere to fixed notions of what is or isn't art. Seeing a handful of pieces that really resonated with me makes me glad I could visit in the flesh. Kinda brought this up earlier, but you said you experienced things before you had a body, right? Like appreciating the fine arts. Yes, all of the images and models might have been simple data, but still, I found art enriched my soul. It's what helped me to first understand what it means to feel moved. You don't have any memories of who you were before you were like this, right? I recall you were about 14 when you came to... Of course, that age was simply Marduk's estimation, based on the condition of my brain and my body when I came under my protection. When I awoke, my consciousness was already connected to Marduk's system. I had no memories, barely even a body, and no idea as to how I ended up that way. When I realized the state I was in, my mind almost collapsed due to the stress. Meeting Mirabelle saved me. She was still just a brand new concierge back then, only 17 years old. She fervently helped me with rehabilitation. Before I knew it, she'd become my stern but cheerful friend. You can mourn what you've lost later. Regardless of how you are, there's meaning to you being alive. Scolding as her words were, I found them healing. In the end, though, my virtual education, my mind finally stabilized. I had acquired an education commensurate with that of a Sunday school graduate. Virtual education, huh? I didn't realize that kind of thing was already being implemented. But if that's the case, then I've lost all my memories in the truest sense. Regardless, that same VR system is what allowed me to learn about all sorts of varied cultures and landscapes. I think that by using it, I was taking a journey of self-discovery, so to speak. Even still, I haven't yet found more than a fragment of the memories that once belonged to me. Please, don't worry about me. I'm truly happy as I am now. Mirabelle's words back then gave me a whole new perspective. And being here allows me to help all of you. That alone fills me with pride and joy. Although I must apologize for being so useless yesterday. I plan to work even harder so that I can be of more help in the future. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about what happened. Useless? You couldn't be more off the mark. And besides, you're not the only one who wants to help. This ain't a one-way street. You've saved my ass countless times, both in the office and in fights. You've gone above and beyond your job as a concierge, acting as a full member of Arkwright Solutions. To be honest, you're so integral to our operations that when Aaron says you'd make a better leader, I'm inclined to agree with him. Please, have more confidence in yourself. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm happy you finally opened up to me about yourself. Can't guarantee that we can get your memories back. But I don't see the harm in looking for clues when we can. After all, I've got connections, and our work takes us all over the place. Don't give me one of those, why do all this for me, spiels. I'm just paying you back for all the help you've given us up until now. Besides, could be your hometown will end up having to say some awesome sweets too.
Mr. Arkwright. You're right. In that case, I shall gladly accept your help. And one day, if I get my memories back and have the chance to visit my hometown, then I would love to show you all around.
Hell yeah. I'll be looking forward to it. And so they left and met back up with their friends. Oh, Van was so close. And so, with that done, we only got one place left to go. Let's head to the Chardon District.
Want to take the scenic route?
So, we got a couple things we can do here. First, if we go ahead and do our shard searching, we can go... I'll make sure I go to the right place first. We can go inside the casino here. We're not going to be playing the casino, but we can find some shards up here. And I can just show off. I believe they actually sell more stuff in the casino, but I don't think any of it's missable.
Want to exchange your tokens?
Yeah, they
for
sell some more of
prizes?
these things here, but again, I don't think any of these are missable, so we're not going to be picking them up right now. I think we're fine.
Thank you very much.
So, instead, we'll go ahead and head over here. And from here, we're going to... Stop honking at me. We'll go ahead and head up to the sports book. And in here, we can go ahead and do some more betting.
Let's have a look.
And if we go ahead and use the topic we got from the students earlier, the Rise of Thor's Tennis Club, we now get more options, and we're going to go ahead and bet on all three of them.
We'll see how things...
1,000 Mira. Then we'll go ahead and leave this area. We'll head back this way. And there should be new thing. Okay, it's all the way at Hotel Saint, the hotel over there. Grab that, and then we'll head up here and head into the museum. In here, we can find some more shards right there. And finally, we can head all the way back down here and inside the hotel where we're going to be getting some items. We can also go ahead and get our final shards right here. And we'll go ahead and grab the Soul Chef Paella. And that's it. That is the only new thing here. We'll go ahead and learn it and see if we can make it real quick, but I doubt it. Let's see. No, we can make this one. Perfect.
Time to flex my cooking
So go ahead and cook this.
muscles. Sure to make
Quickly use it. And there we go. Rank 17. Now, I would highly recommend you make a save before we continue. There will be some optional stuff up ahead that you don't want to miss out on. So, when you're done with all of that, we're going to go ahead and head on to the objective. Seems like the auction's still going down. We probably have a little bit of time before they pull out the last item. We head in there now, we won't be getting anything more done this morning. When you enter, everything will progress, so make sure you've done everything up to this point. Let's do it. After a short while, the members of the group on standby arrived. With everyone assembled, they went to ask the attendant for entry into the auction hall. However, I'm terribly sorry, but that won't be possible. It's a requirement that everyone entering the hall must be screened beforehand, so I'm afraid we're unable to accommodate you. Can't even take a quick peek? Or as I was told, anyone could drop by the watch, even if it weren't bidding. Yes, normally that is true. However, we've been asked to restrict today's auction, you see. Sounds like some shit really is going down here. Wonder if it has anything to do with that message we got. I remember sending this place some calling cards before, and... Oh crap, that's right! Whoa, what's the matter? Is something wrong? Whoops, sorry about that. It's just that I remembered I've got a membership at this place. I got it when I was chasing, when I was researching for a part about 2 years ago. You for real? That's the kind of thing we need you to have remembered like 15 minutes ago. Oh, is that so, miss? Wait a moment. Aren't you Judith Lancaster? My deepest apologies, Miss Lancaster. I'll pull up your membership account straight away. However, I'm afraid I still can't allow your entire group to accommodate you. You see, each member is allowed only a certain number of guests. Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming. Suppose that means we'll need to decide who will go in with her. Oh hey, now that you mention it, I think I might have some kind of card for this place too. Alright, I was able to confirm Miss Lancer's membership and, my word, a premier membership card. Yeah, when I first got to Edith, I heard some Eastern heirloom was being sold here, so I came to check it out. That was, what, a year and a half ago now? That was the only time I came here, so I forgot all about it. That's, convenient. I suppose her unclouded eye has a bit of a blind spot when it comes to herself. If we have 2 members, will that be enough for our whole group? Yes, sir. Each member is allowed 4 guests, so we can accommodate your entire party. Allow me to start over from the beginning. In that case, welcome to the auction house, the Chardon. Please follow me to our dazzling main hall, where I will hope you will enjoy the second half of today's auction.
$70,000.
I'll go 80,000.
100,000 Mira.
I have 100,000. Do we have any more bids? Going once, twice, sold!
Wow, it sounds pretty lively in there.
I imagine so. This is the biggest auction house in Edith, after all. Sounds like a pretty big crowd today, too.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get our asses in some seats already.
Right. There should be a bit more time before the final item. It'll also give us time to check for anything suspicious going on.
Wow, it's nothing like yesterday's rehearsal.
So you can head right up here, and we can pick up the Platinum Lighter and the Rabbit Coin Purse, both of which are items you need, and you can only pick them up here.
Thank you very much.
So we'll go ahead and quickly use our Platinum Lighter on Aaron.
You expecting thanks?
And there we go. That's really all you can do in here. Other than that, it's just story stuff, so let's go ahead and head in here and approach these 2 characters right here. We actually know them both. They are the princess and the attendant. Well, look who we have here. Oh, they're taking part in the auction too? Talking to the 2 of them will advance the story. Let's do it.
Oh, why hello there, everyone. If it isn't Arkwright Solutions. It's been some time.
Really has, huh? Wasn't expecting to run into you 2 here. Princess Zeta, Naji, it's good to see you both again.
I arrived here in Edith only yesterday. I planned to pay you all a visit at some point during my stay. But it's certainly a pleasant surprise to get the chance to see you here.
Same here. Oh, but if you're here at the auction, does that mean there's something in particular you're looking for?
Yes, actually. Miss Misurugi, you're here too? And are you perhaps...
Master Zeman, Lady Misurugi. It's good to see you both as well.
Hey there, Princess, Miss Bodyguard. Haven't seen you two since the Aramis Festival, huh? It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Princess. I've heard much about you from the Grand Prince Salman. Burgard Zeman, at your service. Incredible! I never thought the day would come when I would meet the renowned Roaring Lion. I've heard ever so many tales of your valor, from the Salt Pail to the stampede of monsters in the Borderlands. Oh, I'm honored, my lady. Little fairy tale princess is at it again. Yes, she does have affinity for thrilling stories, doesn't she? It okay with you if we join you here? Oh, and you mentioned there was something you were interested in up for auction? Oh, yes, by all means, please sit. We were just keeping all these empty seats we were keeping all these seats empty as a safety precaution. I told Najee that it wasn't necessary, but it was absolutely necessary. I have orders from Prince Sherid that I am to keep you completely and utterly safe. To answer your question, the item Her Highness is interested in is the one scheduled to be put up as the final bid. For real? I don't suppose it's orbment related, is it? Indeed it is. I'm told it's an antique orbment with a fairly interesting history. I was wondering if perhaps it had any relation to the keepsakes you were gathering on, yes? Oh, come to think of it, could that be what brought you all here today? Truly? I'd heard tell from the Bracer Guild of some alarming signs, but I didn't expect anything quite like this. To think one of the twins from Nemeth Island has been using that orbment in the shadows. Honestly, there's still no way. There's still way too much we don't know about what's going on. Out of curiosity, how did you happen to learn the orbment was being auctioned here today? It was entirely by chance. This auction hall has had a connection with my country for many years now. Before I left to come here, I had someone from my embassy get me a list of the items, in case anything caught my eye. On the other hand, that message you received is entirely too suspicious, Van. Yeah, it really is. The fact that you're here too, Your Highness, is making me start to think this might just be legit. There are still a decent chance it's all one big mean-spirited prank. If that's the case, whoever's pulling it is putting away too much effort in it. Guess the message we got fit the bill, though. Your Highness, the way things are unfolding, we should consider leaving now. Out of the question. For me to run away now after hearing so much would bring shame to the Oswald family name. Please allow us to see this through to the end. Besides, I was intent on winning the final exhibit anyway. And if there's anything else that catches your attention, please do let me know. As an expression of my thanks, I will do whatever I can to aid you. Well, if you're serious, I think I might just take you up on that. From the look of it, they've got a bunch of Eastern heirlooms left on the docket. Vetoed. Grateful for the help, of course, but we're not going to be taking advantage of. Now, this next item is a bit different from our usual fare. It's a limited release memento package from the Orbital car maker, Ingert. Created to celebrate their 25th anniversary, this 10-piece set includes ultra high-performance wheels, custom body kit parts, and more. How much do you think you could lend me exactly? Fan. Come on, yes. Don't you know a joke when you hear it? You really think I'd... In addition, this lovely package comes bundled with a special set of chocolates and brandy adorned with Ingert emblem. Hey, don't stop me, Agnes. If I don't go for this, I can never call myself a true Ingert head again. No, you can't. Didn't you just get some really expensive parts last month? What's an Ingerted? Seems like a nickname for those who are fans of Ingert cars. I've heard fans of ETWS calling themselves aficionados too. Of course, you've got Lennox and Red Riders as well. And so we can do a little bit of bidding on items here. Essentially, these are some things that we can't really get anywhere else. So we're going to go ahead and participate in both auctions for both weapons and for accessories. there's a single weapon and a single accessory that you can only get here. We're just going to speed it up. Essentially, what you want to do, I'm going to slow it down, is you want to bid high. Well, that sucks. That's why I said make a bonus save. That sucks. Okay, well, we're going to bid higher. I might have to redo this just to get that item, that weapon. You essentially want to bid higher until there's nobody left. And then you're going to start bidding lower again until you win it.
Let's settle this.
1200 Mira, so that's 2 people. So we'll go 1500 higher.
Let's settle.
And they're both going to keep going. So then we're going to go 1500 more. We beat that person out. But there's still one more person left. Then we're just going to start doing 500 higher. And we get it. 17,500 Mira. We get the rainbow bracelet. Following that, several highly praised works of art were brought out one after another. And at long last, it came for the final exhibit of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now...
Alright, we're hopping back in so I can get the other one real quick. We're going to do both. We're going to use the exact same strategy again. I was just dumb and wasn't quick enough. So you want to start high. So there's only one person left. Did we already get it? No, that's one person.
Anyone else?
Is it just one person? Okay, we'll just keep going 100 higher till we get it.
Is this enough?
Anyone else?
100 higher till we get it. And there we go. We win that one. And we get the armored grip. Now I'll go ahead and get the other one and meet you guys back at that cutscene. We actually got lucky because we already only have one person. So now we just spam the 500 cheaper. We might get this for even cheaper than we just got it for. So we're just betting against one person, so we just spam 8 till we get it. If it's less than 17,500, yep, we already got it for less than we got it the first time. So there we go. There's the second item.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the final item up for bidding today. Today's auction takes place amidst the fervor surrounding the ongoing space program. As such, our next item holds significant historical value as a cornerstone upon which our nation's current technology has been built.
The cornerstone of our technology, huh? The phrase definitely makes me think of this. Yeah. Wait, I've seen her before. They're really milking the drama as hard as they can. The item in question doesn't appear to be all that large, though. Oh, they're finally going to reveal it.
More than half a century ago, an amazing technological revolution took place in Lamont State. And our final exhibit today is a piece of world-changing historical significance, one which helped bring about the orbital revolution itself. This is Genesis, the prototype orbment created by the one and only Professor Claude Epstein.
Professor Epstein?
True. And it's incredibly valuable.
And worry not, our experts have confirmed that it still functions.
Genesis, but that's... Right, it isn't quite the same. That's not the design of an antique orbment. The frame design kind of reminds me of something from 20 or so years ago. Perhaps it's from somewhere in the line of tactical orbments that predated Enigma models. Yeah, all the way from back in Trails in the Sky. Indeed, the pocket watch style casing resembles the 2nd to 4th generation. That might be the case, sure, but you know what it does match? Yeah, the drawing we got from Heiaway. Yep, that's spot on, all right.
Pardon me, Mr. Auctioneer. May I ask a question?
Oh, it It's her!
Has she been here this whole time?
Elfheim's Of course! Ask whatever you like.
If this truly is something that the renowned Professor Epstein created, then it is indeed a world-class heritage piece. Why, its historical value would see it coveted by museums and collectors across the continent. But if this is from the dawn of the Orbal Revolution, it's odd for it to be missing the design one would expect from orbments of that time. Without fail, all of the professor's work that I've seen in museums have had very elegant ornamentation that this piece lacks.
Well... Thank you for your astute observation. For the Chardon's part, we've included a written report from our expert and an assurance that the piece will function. However, given the situation, it may be prudent to ask the seller for some additional information. Huh? Miss, where did you,
Oh, shut your trap! I'm tired of that obnoxious voice of yours. Meow! What?
Wait, is this supposed to be...
Hey there!
What?
I am the one, the only, Grimcat! A tragic heroine of boundless love. I've come to bring divine judgment to this festival of falsehoods. Meow! Your treasure is mine. In the name of the cat, I will punish you!
No.
Is that
Can't
the
be.
Grimcat?
Isn't that a bit much?
Oh, wow. What a fun surprise. You've gotta be freaking kidding me!
After her.
Come on! Excuse us, Princess. Najee, we'll leave things here to you.
Worry not. I'll take care of it.
Judith, you can't just run after people like that.
Please catch that faker and reclaim the exhibit, everyone!
What hole did you crawl into, you bootleg cat burglar?
Whoa there. Cool it, Judith.
I understand how you feel, but it's times like these that call for a calm mind most of all.
This route was the only way out. The new shard function should be of use here.
Oh. I suppose it would.
Well, I can't blame you for going berserker mode like that. I'd flip out just as hard if a piss-poor imitation of me took the stage.
After listening to what that fake Grimcat said, I think I finally get what it means to be cringe.
So the fake Grimcat's cringe, huh? It opened. The faker's footprint. She went this way. It seems she passed through only moments ago. Doesn't appear as though those were faked. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go after her. Judith, slow down. This dry smell, this tunnel from the Middle Ages? Probably, yeah. I get the sense that there's more going on down here, though. And so, welcome to another dungeon. Once we finish running down this entire hallway, and here we go. Oh. Is it a simulation? What? Wait, that was... Are we in the Grim Garden? Shit's going on here. Is this a digitally created space?
Well then, more intruders, I see. The false feline and white heirloom lie further within. If you intend to pursue her, you'd best prepare. To be entangled in the eternal spiral and tainted with a 1,000-year curse.
Mishi. What the hell was that about? I just about peed myself. Wait a sec. It said false feline. False. Even ghosts know that bargain bin faker for what she is. Good for you, Judith, but more importantly, all those efforts just now. It looks like all of that AR stuff from Marduk. Not quite. The results may be similar, but whatever this is, it's not using shards to create the effect. Looking past the trite little scenario someone set up here, there really does seem to be a strange power at work. Gotta wonder, though, is it from the White Orbment or the bastard that sent us that message in the first place? Or both. The False Feline and the Cursed Labyrinth. Why does it get its own little chapter there? Not a fan of being led here like this, but fine, I'll bite. Listen up, place might look like some carnival funhouse, but don't let your guard down. Right. Huh. Let's see what's waiting for us at the end. A cat or a snake? Now, White Orbment lies deeper within. Just supporting Van and the team won't be enough. I need to fight more proactively. Agnes learns a new S-craft. That's cool. Well, here we go. There's going to be switches like there were in previous ones. We can activate it with our quick arts, and it will open certain doors for us, which will lead to chests. I don't think they're all chests, but in this case, it does lead to a chest. We do have to fight the evil Mishi. Oh, that's so sad. Holy, why do I have to fight Mishi? Well, I mean, on the plus side, whenever I use my awakening, it's all just kind of a joke. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I got one more evil Mishi. Nope, well, not anymore. And we'll grab this chest with a seal too. We're just gonna go ahead and keep moving through here. It really sucks that they don't let you turn off your awakening. I've seen some people complain about that they wish there was a way to toggle it. Now, I guess that's like the trade-off, right? Is that for activating it, you have to use all of it. But like, it's really just supposed to be a way for you to use an S-craft while outside of command battles. So it's a little unfortunate you can't. Good thing is, there's no palms in this area, so ZOC as freely as you want. And you can easily, if you do the Grim Garden up to this point, which you had to do, you're probably a higher level than most of these enemies here. Honestly, I don't even need to really be fighting them. I'm just fighting them for the little XP I do get. Right there is some healing items. We'll go ahead and head back this way and go left and up.
Oh, that feline fraud! I know she's hiding in here somewhere.
All right.
And here's the bigger enemy of this area. We'll go ahead and do an awakening. And ZOC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember her name, but they've actually talked about her in a side quest in the very first act. It's the, there's a girl who sold the weaponry, but I can't remember her name. Here's a security treasure chest. We'll just go ahead and quickly get through this one. Honestly, the dungeon's pretty quick. I would compare it to probably the sewers in Daybreak 2. But I figured this was gonna be a little bit of a longer episode when we started it. Oop. Just because we had a lot more we had to get done that we hadn't done yet.
This is kid stuff. Security bypass.
And then we should be good just to go right past this.
Conducting search.
There's got to be a reason to. No, I guess it's just to slow me down.
This is kid
Oh shoot.
stuff.
Oh come on, I messed up.
This is kid
Because I have speed up mode on the whole time, it does hurt me in the security bypasses. Because honestly, there's really no oh, that's bad. There's really no reason to have speed up mode on during the security bypasses. It is just gonna hurt you. Because it is going to take you go left. It's going to take you more time to input it than you probably would actually spend if you just did it normally. Grab this goal, and there we go.
This thing's as good as unlocked.
And we get the Haze Type 3 and some SP. Now we'll go ahead and climb down. There's one more chest right here. It honestly is a honestly a very simple area. It's just find the chest in the branching paths, and then just keep going on the main path. There's some more Sepith for us. I love if we get on yes up to 22 with the rest of the team. We'll go left first, grab this chest. And here's the last enemy of this area. I haven't really shown off any of the names of these guys because they don't really matter. The Mishi is called Dark Mishi because he's a Dark Mishi. And we'll just get rid of him real quick. There we go. Grab that for a Purifying Spice. Level up for Bear Guard. Means Anya should be close behind. And honestly, let's just keep using Awakening. I love the Awakening whenever you're in the combats. As long as you have a character that can use Awakening, it's so cool. Like, if I want to use, not on yes, if I want to use B, right, I can't use the Awakening, so she's just less strong. Same with, like, Crow, because I don't want to only use Arene. But you get the benefit of these Awakenings just, it's so strong in these field battles. It's still not dead, holy. There we go. Level up for Van, and on yes, it's 22. Perfect. Grab that Celestial Balm. And then further in here, we'll be able to grab another chest right next to our next switch. Was there not a switch in here? There's supposed to be a switch. Oh, I wonder if the chest itself is a switch. Let's honestly deploy shards for this one. And I'm just going to Zeroth Gleam. And... is this a fake wall? There it is. There's the switch. And there's our chest.
That looks like a nice chest.
For a Frost Charm. And now we're already almost done. We're at like the last little room up here. The last like chunk of rooms. It's like a big circle room. We'll go to the far left side first to grab our next chest.
Watch out.
ZOC. Because this guy's going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Dark Mishi and then just focus you. I have a feeling you're going to be weak to magic. Not quite. Seems like everything takes a little bit more damage from magic, but it's like a one-time fire, so you only have one chance to get it. Let's just ZOC and then brute force our way through the fight here. Get the stun. We hop in. And then let's just EX chain. There we go. Grab this chest for a U material. Level 23.
It almost reminds me of Crossbow.
Here we go. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It reminded me of, it's in Michelin Wonderland, but it's the haunted house there. And this is what it reminded me of as soon as we got here, especially with the Mishis, which is cool. ZOC, we'll probably have to use another S-Craft here to kill. Let's go ahead and just get the, maybe? There we go. Get the break. We'll just Zeroth Gleam, get rid of him. Perfect. That's a door we can't get through yet, but there is a chest right here with Recluse. And then we're essentially just running to the end now. So we'll go up and around. Grab this chest on our way, but this chest, it's actually our last, I'm going to use this. I didn't want to, but I see what's behind me and I don't want to deal with that thing, even in a regular fight, so we'll just use all of our resources here to get rid of it. Probably should have ZOC'd too. There we go. I'm going to go into the fight with no S boost, so I'm probably going to need to refresh the enemies right before we fight the boss. Just so that way I can get my S boost recharged. Because I've learned my lesson from going into a boss fight without an S boost. It is not good. There's an EP2. And that's the second to last chest. The last one is just right here at the end. I think all of these switches that we find are actually completely optional. But we're going to hit them all anyways. So that way we get all the chests. When I say completely optional, I mean to complete the dungeon. If you're going for achievements, pretty much everything you do is related to an achievement. So Don't miss anything. Get the stun. I'm just going to try to get the Awaken recharged here, because if I can get it here, even though I am almost confident probably right there that last grouping of enemies here is most likely going to be a, another, one of the big, like, pinwheel guys. And we'll come in here. Ooh, no pinwheel. So this is actually going to be pretty easy. Do that. Let's get a ZOC active, even though I probably should have done that first. And we get the stun, but honestly, with her, the fact that her attack does a big AoE, I don't actually think I need to even go into the field. I don't think I went into... No, I did a couple command fights, but it wasn't even really a fight. And we can go ahead and run up here. And right here at the end will be, the gate is now open, so we can get back easily if we wanted to. And there's a Zerum powder, and that's all the chests in this area. Now, before we go into the boss fight, I recommend you save, because this boss fight does, in fact, have a alternate win condition, which will give you additional SP. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw my save down right here. And let's go ahead and head on inside.
It definitely ain't AR.
Make sure to recover.
And
let's do it.
From the 8th Genesis's corrosion.
Is that Sal?
You! They actually made it here! What are we gonna do?
Is that Sal?
Perhaps I need to arrange a lesson in how to address one's superiors.
No! Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Sir?
What a farce.
How did we just walk in on?
I wonder if it's like this at the Wonderland Park and Crossbelt too.
It's nothing like this at all, Fairy.
Oh.
Crappy knockoffs and cast members that break character in front of guests. You guys are seriously amateur.
I'm all but positive you're the ones that sent me that message. But that aside, you did steal an exhibit from the auction, so we're just gonna have to treat this as an emergency commission.
My, how fascinating. Well, why are you simply standing there? Continue your act.
Your luck's run out now that this cat's crossed your path. Watch out, because this shameless kitty with a dynamite bod is going to the whack, bam, kapow you all! Meow!
Ugh! Cut it out already!
Those are, quite the lines. But what was that last part supposed to mean?
I haven't heard someone talk like that in over 10, 20 years. Perhaps she's older than she looks.
Oh, how dare you! I'm still in my early 30s! You really are just as much of a pain in the ass as my underling said you were, old man!
Ah, I see.
That's right. Master went and wiped out all your minions a few years ago, huh?
I'm told she jumped bail and fled the country, leaving behind a substantial debt.
You don't mean she's...
Yes. We ran into her several times during the events in March.
But the masked asshole and the hat bastard there are new, yeah?
Our masked ghost here is one thing. It seems like the other guy isn't the one I was hoping to run into. But maybe he'll be just as good after all.
Oh, pay me no mind. I'm here for little other reason than to even out the numbers.
Think I'm starting to get the picture. So, you're really gonna take us on 3-9? Must be pretty confident then. Way I hear it, you're no pushovers.
Cutting insight worthy of the shackled one who drifts between light and shadow. It is my duty to assess this device regardless, so I may as well test your mettle at the same time. Now, show me if you are worthy to bear witness to my declaration!
it's come to this, I'm going all meowt! I'll beat the so-called real Grim Cat and take her place at the top of the scratching post. Like hell you will!
I am she who shines light on the darkness and punishes evil. Phantom Thief Grimcat! And I'll show you just how better than you the real deal is!
It would appear there's not for it. I shall do my part as well.
I'm sensing a strong emission of spiritual energy from the Orbment. And not only that, this is just like what happened with the Genesis.
Finally, things are getting interesting.
We'll rip the masks right off, you shady bunch of imposters.
Let's go!
It's about
There we go.
Let's dance.
Hey, you're telling me that guy with the hat is not Bermati? Might not be. Probably isn't. But it could be. So, here we go. Oh, Grimcat's forced into this fight, huh? I wasn't expecting that. Cool, cool. Some enemies may enter an enhanced white light state. When an enemy with the white light buff active enters ZOC, they'll get 3 turns in a row instead of 2, and their speed will be increased. They also cannot be impeded when in this state. So your job here is actually to defeat the beheaded man before you defeat Grim Copycat. So it can be a little bit difficult. We're gonna just go ahead and Grim Knight Rouge. This kind of sucks because I don't really want to be using her here. Okay, well that's a little unfortunate. Nothing I could really do to prevent this though. Let's go ahead and we'll just do an attack charge. I'm fine with that. And then I actually get to use. Why can I not use Azure Sunray? Well, I'm going to analyze raid then. We just have to be careful because, again, we do not want to. Gosh, that Grim Copycat's so weak, though, man. We want to beat this guy before Grim Copycat. It's just so difficult. Because Grim Copycat's so weak. So, like, you can't use attack all moves. And then she just gets in the way. Van died.
First of all, the real Grimcat would never
Huh.
meow. You understand?
Huh. I didn't get to do any. I haven't had a turn.
So, you gonna get rid of that goofy looking hat anytime soon, or?
I think I gotta retry this. What sucks is you can't access the menu when you're in here.
Try knocking it from my head.
Such peculiar powers. Could it be?
Do be gentle with me.
I think I gotta retry this fight. Okay, well, here we are. We're gonna try this again. And we're just gonna hope we don't get bodied 3 times in a row again. Because that was actually crazy. We're gonna change her out for Burgard right off the bat. And then we're just gonna start punching the beheaded man. Let's actually use damage reduction for 10 turns. And then just start punching. Except for Van, who's actually going to use his Azure Sunray. Just so that way... I'll show it off. This is a single target. It'll do more damage to a single target. Because you're not hitting everybody. I've never had to use it before. Not in this game, at least.
If I may be so bold, I shall be your opponent.
Yeah. Skip, and then use Earthbreaker, and then get in here and just do punches. And if we can get the stun, we're going to be in a really good spot. Ow. Earthbreaker, Silvery Ray. And then just keep punching you. You just have to get him below 50% HP. And if you do, you're able to basically beat him. So, the Grimcats are actually really easy, and that's why the bonus objective here is really hard to get. Because if you do attack all stuff, odds are you're going to kill the Grimcat before you get rid of this guy. So, the good news is with this shell up, it seems a lot easier. But I might need on Yes to now shift over to be on full healing. So on yes, let's start using breath. Well, aura breath. Ooh, that hurts. Well, I don't want to be standing in here if I can avoid it. But I can't avoid it, so... I didn't... That's fine, that's fine. I didn't use another one of these. Restore 30% HP. And then just keep spamming A. You can see he's already at half stun, so as long as we get there... We'll be able to take him out of the fight, because as soon as we get the stun, I'm pretty sure we win. Ow. Zio's seeing me. He gets 3 turns in a row, man. Brutal. We'll just let them do their thing. Azure Sunray. And then... Anyas really needs to go here. We will go ahead and actually... I'm gonna do this so I can get 2 aura breaths off. Perfect. Actually, didn't need to do 2 aura breaths, so we'll just do a Earthbreaker. A single punch. And this might... Oh, I didn't realize he got there. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is how they comboed me last time. Because I didn't delay their thing. Stop. It's because they just go so fast, man. Okay, there we go. Mirage Guard up again. And then he's almost at half HP, and again, that's all we have to get him to. We got the stun on him, which is great. Let's double. Oh, she's still doubled. So we'll do a normal attack. Should give me the EX chain. Ow. We still have this, so we get another EX chain going here. I think that's enough. Yep, he's gone. So now that he's done, we just go ahead and go for big damage. On yes, got one shot. I was literally just about to use her ability too. That's sad. Well, we'll get a revive bomb. I mean, I was using it that turn. Go ahead and use another Mirage Guard, an attack, and then the Grimcat goes down so fast. Can't even move. Acid Kiss, that's fine. We get a ton of counters. He uses a spell. We'll go ahead and pull Anyes out of there. Use a Aura Breath. That's fine. We get healed up. Acid Kiss. This Grimcat's so fast, it's insane. Like, I feel like we're not even getting that many turns just because of how fast they're acting. Crystal Shell. An attack. And then Azure Sunray. Come on, let me have a turn again. Ow. Howling Ruin. Zeroth Gleam. And there we go.
I mean, Grimcat defeated in a place
Nice. Moving on.
And that'll be our bonus objective completed as well. That was the most important thing for me there.
Self-improvement has no end.
There we go. Earn 2 SP.
How do you like that? Damn you! You cat freak! I'm done playing this stupid game!
Well, I mean, we knew it was her anyway.
Man, that really hurts to watch, you old bag. Aren't you a little too old to be running around doing kinky roleplay in public?
It wasn't kinky roleplay! Oh, and don't call me an old bag! I'm not that much older than you! Besides, I'm not into all that cheesy Phantom Thief junk!
Are you sure? You seem to really be enjoying the role.
If that's true, then you shouldn't have been running around acting like that in the first place.
Well, I didn't give her a script or anything, so all that was her own ad-libs. Oopsie, I broke character, huh? Oh well, I suppose we fooled around long enough as is. There's still one thing I wasn't able to confirm. But I suppose it's time for the curtain call on this little
Hold on! I'm not satisfied yet. Like I said before, you do have a pretty interesting aura about you. I got my hopes up after feeling a really strong one this morning. I was pretty excited for this fight, you know? There I was, thinking I might even be able to face off against your group's famous strongest member. I guess I wasn't so lucky.
So that's what she was really after this whole time.
Their group's strongest? Then these people truly are.
You have my sincerest apologies for raising your hopes so. It seems the one you were looking for is quite busy at the moment. Alas, I am no martial artist, and certainly no one worthy of the Silver Princess's regard.
Enough with the false modesty. Oni Kagura.
She was so fast!
Not fast enough.
That bastard doesn't even have a scratch on him!
Nice.
Using your legs. Does that not shame the title Divine Blade?
In my school, we use whatever works. Got it? So better start giving it your all.
Seems I've awoken the demon. Fine, I'll play till you grow weary.
She got Cousin.
Oh man, this is great stuff! Keep it up, you two!
At this rate, this whole place is going to collapse.
That's enough! You maniacs!
So that's it.
Good call, then. Bravo! I'm so happy I got to see such a spectacular show, starring the Silver Princess herself, no less. So, that's the Armor of Shackles. Grendel, was it called? I'd heard about it from Mr. Oathbreaker, but it's even more thrilling to see in person.
That name.
Their clandestine organization operates in the shadows across the continent, even holding a non-interference agreement with the President.
You people are from Ouroboros, aren't you?
Oh, I knew it. We definitely dragged this on too long now.
Oh, this is... dude, this is... I should have guessed. It's, Campanella. Yeah, as soon as he said it, I knew who it was. Dang it. I should have guessed Campanella from the beginning.
A pleasure to make your acquaintances. I am Enforcer Number 0, Campanella the Fool. Though I've been fortunate enough to meet the Roaring Lion there many times before.
It's been many years since our first run-in. You haven't aged a day since then. Between yourself and your leader, there are a great many mysteries.
I definitely understand why you'd be curious, but there's no real point getting into all that right now.
As for myself, many pardons, but I shall refrain from a personal introduction at this juncture. Such greetings are better shared at a more opportune occasion, you see.
And what occasion might that be?
Wait, if you're with the Society, then you're a part of that too, aren't you?
Yep, that's his main task at the moment. I'm making the poor guy wear multiple hats and help me out here today too, though. You see, with Mr. Oathbreaker still off on his business trip, I'm terribly short on hands. On top of that, both of our new enforcers aren't answering any of my calls, so I'm really at a loss.
You mean Yorda and Ix, don't you?
Hey, I know you guys are always up to all kinds of shady crap the continent over. But give it to me straight. Are you the ones that made that white orbment? You even went as far as sending me that ridiculous message signed CC.
Now, there's no need to get so worked up. I wasn't trying to mimic your friend, if that's what you're thinking. Campanella the Clown. I was just using my initials, nothing more.
That's...
Don't give us that, Croc. You said
That's a
it yourself
translation.
earlier.
It's gotta be.
Your title is the Fool.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Well, whatever. Don't sweat the details. I just wanted to add a fun sense of mystery to this little performance of ours.
To answer your question, the white orbment was not forged by our hands. We claimed it in a remote region to the north, where it was being used as part of a strange ceremony.
What?
Just like the one Mr. Arkwright saw last night.
I'm told that Ix made an appearance there. But as for the one who left this behind, at least, it seems pretty clear that it wasn't him.
So there's someone working with him after all?
But if it's not the Society, then who?
Hey, so that's all fine and good, but what about her? How did she transform like that? And what is she doing with the likes of you in the first place?
Oh, right. Forgot about all that. It kinda doesn't matter anymore, though.
Hey, it matters a lot!
Oh, that's simple. The 13 Factories has decided to assimilate her employer, Zect Arms. Yeah, it's been real tough for us after we lost both Rosenberg and the Black Workshop. Though it's the joke of the century to even compare this new manufacturer to either of the old ones.
How dare you look down on me, you bob-cut bellboy brat!
Refresh my memory. Just who was it that bailed you and your men out with the CID and then went on to graciously take you in?
I am your devoted servant, Lord Campanella.
The 13 Factories are the underground technology network that works for the Society.
And her company threw in its lot with them? A foolish choice.
On the topic of our foe, Cat, it seems she had gathered a substantial amount of data on the subject. I'm told she paid very close attention to researching not only your abilities, but your habits, mannerisms, and even your figure.
She what? Don't go doing stuff like that, you creepo!
Shut up! I am not a creepo! Oh, a simpleton like you would never understand a scientist's natural curiosity.
Pretty sure you're the only one who's curious like that.
Ah, but here lies the intriguing part. After we input all that data into the orbment, it was able to manifest a stunning recreation. Not up to par with the real deal, to be certain, but an eminently usable replica nonetheless.
How can that be?
If that's true, then this orbment is truly out of the ordinary.
I agree. It's so out of the ordinary, in fact, that not even our professor was able to fully analyze it. That's why I called you guys here today, to hand it over so you could take a crack at it.
What?
I see. So all those effects were due to the orbment after all.
Yep, it seemed like it boosted my illusions all on its own. Quite a handy little thing, if I do say so myself.
What game are you bastards up to? Handing over something so important without a care.
Don't tell me you rigged it with explosives or something.
We haven't done a thing to it. Feel free to look it over as much as you want. Just think of it as a little gift celebrating our newfound friendship. I've got high expectations for you guys. As for the originals that replica is based off of, if anyone were to gather all 8, they may just be able to grasp a certain something.
Everyone, are you okay?
Sorry we're late.
Didn't expect to find you here.
It's good to see you too. It feels like it's been ages.
Elaine, and you came too, Jin?
And Ren. Princess Jita and Najee came too.
I'm glad you're all okay. The situation up above at the auction hall has been dealt with.
With that over, I felt I would be remiss to not join in on this special opportunity. And it seems my instincts were correct. There are several people here I didn't expect to find.
More members of Ouroboros.
Well, well.
What are they
this
doing
place
here?
is getting pretty crowded.
As for me, I'm in the same boat as Jin and Elaine. We were all contacted by Brahmati. But, just like Walter and Lucrezia, I got a message from a certain fool as well.
Well, this was just such a good opportunity. I couldn't resist holding a reunion here.
Are you serious? I thought you needed me for something urgent, not some little meet and greet. Oh, hey there, Arkwright. Been a minute. Guess things are getting pretty interesting on your end now, huh?
Greetings, Silverblade, Campanella. It is such a delight to see you both again. However, I must say, I'm quite surprised to see you here, darling.
As am I. I do rather wish the Professor and Campanella would stop driving us to an early grave with work. It is my hope that the situation improves soon, once Harwood returns from his trip.
Dear me, I do not know if I'd expect him back anytime soon. He did seem ever so excited to depart.
The only reason you're drowning in work is because you agree to every job that comes your way. Act like a real enforcer and turn some down.
How the hell did we end up surrounded by these monsters?
Ren excluded. It's irritating that we can't do anything here.
So the hat guy really is an enforcer then?
Yeah, he's actually pretty well known in the guild.
Well then, as much as I'd love to stay here and chat longer, I know we're all busy, so let's get to it.
Get to what exactly?
I'm told that once the Society's plans reach certain milestones, they tend to put on a ceremony of sorts.
Apparently, they performed it in Liberl and Crossbell before.
Oh, I knew this would turn out to be interesting.
As the Grandmaster's representative, I, Campanella the Fool, make the following declaration. It is here in the Calvard Republic that the third phase of the Orpheus final plan will take place. The Eternal Recurrence Plan will commence now.
Where do you assholes think you're going?
You're gonna say all that cryptic stuff and then just leave?
Yep. I've handed over the orbment, so that's enough for you to call this a successful 4SPG, right? Our agreement with the presidential office is still in place. So how about we both call this a day now? Wouldn't want to go breaking our deal, you know.
I'm certain that we shall meet again ere long. Perhaps I shall give a proper introduction at that time. Though that will, of course, depend on all of you. For now, I shall excuse myself.
I guess I'll quietly exit the stage. For now. But you'd better watch yourselves, Shabby Spriggan and Dim Cat. I'm going to use the Society as a stepping stone to complete the master plan I've been working on and...
A stepping stone, you say?
I'll serve your heart and soul forever and ever!
Oh, and before we head off, here's one more piece of info on the house. I'm guessing that little cult ceremony you ran into before had everyone joining in on a chant, right?
A-D-A-D.
I suspect what they were chanting was A because D. The letter A, the logic symbol, then the letter D. It would seem what these stand for is Alter Dawn.
A logic symbol? No.
Those words. Why?
Just something to think about for now. Well then, you have my utmost thanks for your participation in our performance here today. Ta-ta!
Alter Dawn. It would appear that the groundwork we laid will not go to waste.
Yes. All thanks to your Highness's wisdom and insight. Prince Sharid has already arrived in Basel. I also have been informed that preparations at home remain on schedule.
Excellent. Then it seems the time for us to act is nearly at hand. Not only for the sake of us and our friends, but for everyone who calls Zemuria home.
Bro, why does everybody know that something crazy is about to happen? Except for us. This is crazy. Well, there we go. We should get a total of 22 SP.
Results.
Plus an additional one for completing the orbital lock.
I'll update your evaluation rank.
And that's a rank up.
Confirm and receipt. Can't complain with that.
Shizuna. Yes, it is. Perfect.
I had a great time.
The results for the bookies tournament are in. I think I get money no matter what. Yeah, we obtained 11,000 Mira. And that's about it. We'll go ahead and throw our save down and hit next to go view. We have one final route. Kevin's route number 1. Too hot for a picnic. But we'll go ahead and start that in the next episode. I will see you guys then.